Welcome back. Today I've got a quick, easy hanger system for some lawn equipment. I didn't want to put them outside because they're battery operated, and then one's brand new steel. Even though it's covered over there, it still gets a lot of dust and dirt, and you know, sometimes when the rain's blowing, it blows in there. So this is an easy idea. Using some round rod, I think it's 1/4 inch or 3/16. You could use some flat bar or any kind of scrap metal that you have. If your garage is finished, like our other garage, you could adapt it to that by using some flat or something that you can screw into, find the rafters and screw it into the top with 2 screws or something. But this will hopefully give you some ideas of just a real quick way to hang something up out of the way without having to go all the way into the rafters. Make it a little bit more accessible. I did struggle a little bit getting them up there a couple of times, but it seems to work real good, and it only took me maybe 30 minutes to make them all. So stay tuned and check out these quick little hangers. Even at Home Depot, if you just buy the 48-inch rod, it's probably still going to be less than $5 to make you 3 or 4 of them. Now, of course, I have 20 foot of this stuff, but you can get it at Home Depot or wherever in shorter sections. Only going to be able to make you about 3 of each, but I'm going to cut it at 18 inches. That sounds like a good size, and I should be able to bend it to whichever piece of equipment I want to put up. So I'm just doing them all at 18. Okay, that's 4. That's enough for those. So right here, I don't have a 2x4 piece of scrap, so I'm just using 2 1x and using the bottom of the throat of the vise here to measure it, and you're just gonna roughly bend it down and get a hammer. Okay, and that's the idea here, is that it'll fit over your rafter. That one's a little tight. A little tight still. See, that one was squared off pretty good. There we go. Alright, so just like that. Let me get all 4 of those bent first. Okay, so now here's where you get to customize them. If you're going to hang them, if your item is going to be going lengthwise along the rafter like this, then you'll want to bend these in the same plane and parallel to the hook. If you're going to cross rafters, and so let's just say this is one rafter and this is another rafter over here, right? If you're going to cross rafters, then you want to make sure, because you're going to be on this rafter and this rafter like this, you're going to have to bend your hook out this way, perpendicular to the hang. That way you can hook it onto the piece. So just be mindful of how you're going to hang your items. Okay, for the 2 weed eaters, I'm just going to use one of these little cheapo things you can get for a couple bucks at Harbor Freight or wherever. And it's going to be a little bit big of a loop, but it'll be fine. And I just put it right at the edge for me. A little bit sticking out, I guess, about a ½ an inch or so. That'll be good for both of the weed eaters. And then for the the blower, I haven't decided if I'm just going to hang it right here and then just one to hold up right there. It's probably what I'm going to do, so I'll probably use the same size and just shorten it up some. But right now all I've got is the 2 weed eaters. And like I said, for that one I got to go cut some more, but for this I'll show you these. Put it in there about the same width sticking out. Make sure I bend it in the right plane. And about right there. Good enough. And to add some protection, you could get you some vinyl tubing or something, for water to put on there, but I'm not putting mine anywhere on the handles and stuff, so it should be fine. So here's what I was talking about to make sure you bend them in the right plane of how you're going to hang your stuff. If you're going to put them both on here, you'd have to bend it in the same direction as this, you know, or make it like an S, kind of a funky S or something, or a J. Yeah, if you put them in perpendicular to each other like that, then it's made for hanging one over there and one over here, or one way over there. So let's put that there. And we'll put the green one up first. It'll hang better. There we go. Okay, so there's one. Let's go back some more, but I got there's one. And then my door will still open. And I don't have to worry about anything. Yeah, I think I need to cut these off just a touch. I put them too much of a little hook at the end to make them hang down further. But I think I'm just going to cut these off just a touch to make it easier to hang items up there. Let's see if that works better. There we go. And with them on there a little bit cut off, they're a whole lot easier to hang up. This one. There we go. Move him some down. And there you go. Up and out of the way. Easiest and cheapest things you'll ever make. Now, if you're not very tall, it may not be very practical, but it'll work great to get these out of the doorway and keep them from outside where it gets dirty. Now I just need to make one up for the blower, and I'll probably move him right here, and then we'll have it all over here where I can get to them and go mow and things when we need to, but they'll also be out of the way. As always, we thank you for watching. Get outside, do something, and we'll catch you in the next video.